Hey, thanks so much for being here to discover Gymtastic Marketing, the underground system that 432 savvy gym and studio owners across the country are currently using to scale their businesses. Not every business owner is taking time out of their day to figure out how to scale, so good on ya. Thanks for being here. Let's get into things. So, Gymtastic Marketing provides booked appointments that actually show up at your gym or studio, and it's completely automated. So that gives you the opportunity to just focus your time on closing deals rather than constantly chasing after leads, following up with people, rebooking appointments, all of that stuff. It's just automated for you. Not only will Gymtastic Marketing 4x your conversion rate, it's also going to add new members to your gym or studio every single week. Now, I know what you're thinking. This probably sounds too good to be true, but let me show you a few examples real quick. Like Ray, from zero growth for 3 years to over 40% growth in 3 months. I mean, we're talking $6,000 profit in the first month. So Gymtastic Marketing is going to provide you 30 plus appointments right away for free. Just like with Slava from 9 Round, 185 appointments right away. Romero from Abba Fitness, 48 appointments right away. Sarah from Title Boxing, 154 appointments right away. Matt from CrossFit, 92 appointments right away. Hayes Anytime Fitness, over 130 appointments. I say over 130 because he stopped tracking appointments at some point and just started tracking memberships because he got over 130 memberships in 1 month. And Chris from Title Boxing, 283 appointments right away. Jamie from Diva Dance, 114, and the list goes on. So how exactly is Gymtastic Marketing able to deliver these kinds of results? Well, in order to fully understand how this is even possible, we first have to take a look at what's keeping most gym and studio owners from actually seeing massive sales growth in their businesses. Look, here's the truth that you need to know about growing your gym or studio quickly. The number one thing that's holding you back from explosive sales growth is just the use of traditional marketing approaches that are time-consuming and extremely inefficient. Let me explain what I mean by this. Studies show that the likelihood of a lead turning into a customer actually drops by 391% if that lead's not followed up with in the first minute after they become a lead. And we all know it's highly unlikely that any gym or studio is consistently getting back to leads within that 1 minute window after they fill out a form on their website. This is really only something that can be accomplished on a consistent basis using an automated marketing system. And since most gyms and studios aren't typically getting back to leads within that 1 minute window, it basically means that they're experiencing a 391% reduction in conversions right off the bat. I mean, within minutes of getting the lead, their chance of closing that lead is dropping by almost 400%. So, as you can see, what you really need is a way to turn leads into booked appointments on Autopilot. So that way you can focus your time on actually closing deals rather than chasing after leads, rebooking appointments, all of that stuff that's just extremely time consuming and frankly a waste of your time. Additionally, there's another study where it indicates 78% of customers buy from the first responder, meaning the first person that gets back to them. So when they become a lead, the first company that ends up contacting them has a 78% higher chance of them becoming a customer of that business. So if you don't get back to people right away, they're typically going to go on Google and just start looking up other gyms and studios in the area. If they end up finding one of your competitors and talk with them first, then the odds are you just lost that deal. So that basically means that you just paid to bring in a lead just to have them go work with one of your competitors, which is like silly. It's just silly. It's a waste of effort, a waste of time, and a waste of money. So it's no wonder why getting back to leads quickly is so vitally important. It can quite literally make or break your entire business. Now, another key thing that's holding most gyms and studio owners back from massive sales growth is simply a lack of sufficient contact points with a lead. Now, what exactly do I mean by that? Well, Salesforce did a study where they found that it takes an average of 7 to 13 contacts to actually deliver a qualified sales lead. In other words, a prospect needs to see your offer an average of 7 to 13 times before they're going to take time out of their day to actually sit down and speak with you. If you don't have a system that gets in front of a prospect at least 7 to 13 times, then it's just not very likely of them becoming a lead. And that's most likely what you're experiencing right now. So you're probably starting to see just how difficult it is to properly nurture leads without getting back to the leads within 1 minute, being the first responder, creating multiple touch points, and in general, just having an automated follow-up system. I mean, it's no wonder why growing a gym or studio can seem so impossible at times. But luckily for you, there's now a solution to your problem. So if you're a gym or studio owner who really wants to get more members with a heck of a lot less work, but just can't seem to figure out how, here's the solution you've been looking for. Introducing Gymtastic Marketing. This is a proven system developed specifically for gym and studio owners who are wanting to turn leads into booked appointments on Autopilot while filtering out tire kickers. So Gymtastic Marketing is going to help you generate booked appointments with high-value prospects, filter out tire kickers who are just inevitably going to waste a bunch of your time, boost your conversion rate to generate more sales with fewer leads. Like, how nice would that be, just to get the same number of leads and generate more sales? And it's also going to save you countless hours through the use of automated systems and so much more that I just really can't get into in this video. I just don't have enough time. But the best part is you'll start seeing results with Gymtastic Marketing in less than a couple of days. So let's take a look at some gym and studio owners who are able to get results just like we've been talking about in less than a couple of days using our system. Like Brett and Kara, they got 144 membership leads in less than 1 month. They've generated over 415 leads in 4 months now and are adding dozens of new members each and every month. Or Liana from Four Corners Yoga, 22 membership leads in 24 hours at $1.50 per lead. Hayes, Anytime Fitness, 5x the new members compared to last year. VNA, CrossFit, 25 members in 1 month. Danielle, Barcode, 62 leads in 4 days. Grant, CrossFit 936, 10 memberships in 9 days. Whoa, wait a minute. That was in a town of just 7,000 people. Incredible. I bet your town's bigger than that. And many others like F45s, 9 Rounds, Title Boxing, Cycle Bar, and many other independent gyms and studios. So just to recap, Gymtastic Marketing is going to automate the process of finding leads, nurturing them into booked appointments, and, probably most importantly, get them stoked to show up to the appointment at your gym or studio. So all you have to do is focus your time on closing deals, which, like, that's what you want to be doing anyways, right? Closing deals, adding new memberships each and every week to your gym or studio. So if you're ready to stop chasing after leads and instead just want to focus all your time on closing sales, then head on over to gymtastic.marketing and get signed up today. I look forward to seeing you on the other side.